Hello and welcome to part 23 of this tutorial on how to create a full-stack website using MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. In this part, we'll finish the edit blog screen and create a not found screen. In the edit blog screen index, bring in props, then destructure match and history from props. Create a dispatch constant and set it to the useDispatch method. Create a blog ID constant and set it to match.params.id. Create a blog details constant and set it to the useSelector method. Pass in an arrow function pointing state at the state.blogDetails. Destructure from blog details and get blog. Create a blog update constant, then set it to the useSelector method. Pass in an arrow function pointing state at the state.blogUpdate. Destructure from blog update, renaming success to success update. From the edit image screen, copy the form state, form config, form elements, the input changed handler, submit handler, and the go back handler. Then bring them into the edit blog screen. Clear the dispatch from the submit handler. In the form state, change alt to title, copy it down 3 times, change the first to image, then content and description. Change the form config entry from alt to title and the placeholder to blog title. Copy it down 3 times, changing the first to image, then content, and description last. Change the type for content from input to text area. Now for the submit handler, dispatch the update blog action, passing in an object where we set the underscore ID to the blog ID, title to formState.title, image to formState.image, then do the same for content and description. Create a basic use effect. In the body, run an if check on success update. If it passes, dispatch an object with the type of update blog reset. Then call history.push, routing to /admin. Else, create another if check to see if we don't have a blog or if the blog ID from match.params is not equal to the underscore ID we get from the blog object. If either passes, dispatch the get blog details action with the blog ID. Else, so when we get a blog and the IDs match, set form state with an object, setting title to the blog.title, Then do the same for image, content, and description. For dependencies, pass in dispatch, blog, history, blog ID, and success update. Give the return div a class name of classes.screen_container. Pass in a button that says go back. Give it an onClick attribute, then set it to the go back handler. Next, add an h2 that says edit blog. Add a form element. Give it a class name of classes.form. Then set onSubmit to the submit handler. In the edit image screen, copy the JSX where we map through the form elements. Then bring it into the edit blog screen. Add a submit button below that. Give it a type of submit. In the screens folder, create another folder for the not found screen. Create the index and CSS files. I'll paste in the CSS for the edit blog screen before we go on. Now in the not found screen index, create a basic React component named not found screen. Import the classes object. Give the return div a class name of classes.screen_container. Pass in an icon element. Give it a class name of fa-surprise. Then some inline style with a font size of 10 rem. And a padding of 0, 0, 50 pixels on bottom and 0 on left. Add an h1 that says, oh no, this page doesn't exist. I'll paste in the CSS and switch to the main app.js file. Import the edit blog screen. The blog post screen. The not found screen. The blog screen, and the gallery screen. Now inside the switch, copy down the admin route, change the path to /blog, and the component to the blog screen. Create another route for the /blog/ID path, and set the component to the blog post screen. Create a route for the gallery screen with a path at /gallery. Copy down the edit image screen route. Change the component to the edit blog screen and the path to /admin/blog/:id/edit. Add the last route for the not found screen, setting only the component prop. Make sure it's below all your other routes. Back to the edit blog screen. I got the form field import wrong. And in the blog screen, in this second div, the class name should be classes.blogs_container with an S. And if I start the dev server, we can see most of the screens working now. That's it for this part. Thanks for watching.